beautiful souls, it's your girl Levitia, and today's episode is all about breathwork and why it is so important to breathe when you feel like you're about to orgasm, and honestly throughout your entire sexual experience. Bye, Tam! From sexual anxiety. I suffer from anxiety as a whole, but one thing that has helped me with my regular anxiety is also helping me with my sexual anxiety, and that is the art of breath and breath work and breath play. So today's episode is going to be all about why it is so important to incorporate breath work into your being, into your body, into your existence, into your sexual movements, into your sexual engagements, but also just in your life in general. One thing that happens to me, being that I struggle with sexual anxiety, is I hold my breath when I'm having sex with people. Like, I don't really know how I don't quite die when I'm having sex, but yeah, I disassociate. I'm not in the moment, and I'm speaking more so in the past because I haven't had any new experiences to be able to really put this breath work to the test with a partner, but I have been able to have some orgasmic experiences with myself, which has been absolutely amazing. So with that being said, I've realized that even just with practicing breathwork with myself and more so observing my breath when I'm masturbating, I hold my breath right before I orgasm. And apparently that is like a normal human thing that people do unconsciously, but it is so helpful to become conscious of it, because once you're conscious of it, then you can change it, and then you can take your orgasm to another level. Like to another level. Now, when it comes to real life anxiety and just regular old anxiety of just being a human being, breathing and breath control can actually be so helpful when it comes to helping you maintain your focus, decrease your stress levels, decrease your anxiety levels, and even manage your emotions. My therapist put me onto this amazing support group, and last week we learned all about triggers. And one thing that I really got out of that session was, if you can identify what happens to your body when you are being triggered or when you feel triggered, you can actually catch it a lot faster than when it kind of festers and just starts percolating and just gets crazy out of control. But one thing that has really helped me with that, and we also learned this in the session, is diaphragmic breath work, and more so just being more conscious of your breathing in general. Again, this is helpful for any form of anxiety. Now, diaphragmic breath work is a practice that I'm going to get back to in one of my how-to videos, but I really just want to tell y'all why it is so important to breathe while you have sex and while you self-pleasure. Breathing and conscious breath work and breathing techniques are a helpful sign to tell our minds that it's time to relax, right? It can also help with things like lowering our blood pressure as well as our heart rate. All while that's happening, it is also increasing our blood flow, which is super important when it comes to arousing your genitals. In order to have your penis become erect, your blood flow needs to be on fleek. And in order to have an amazing orgasm as a woman, you want to make sure that your clitoris and your vulva is swelling to become this just beautiful, plump fruit that's just so delectable. That's why breathwork is so helpful when you feel as though you might be experiencing stress while you have sex. Breathing can help remind your body to relax, remind your body to calm down. The thing about it is that when you experience stress, your body then tenses up. Friction and tension just don't seem to go hand in hand in my book. I want to end this by reading a quote from the Sex Ed, and this is all about breathwork, and it says, "Orgasm and breath. Your breath is an essential aspect of your orgasm. As discussed in their pelvic floor essay, your muscles tense up around your sexual climax and then release. While a certain amount of tension is necessary to experience an orgasm, relaxing these muscles brings a whole new sensation." Have you ever felt sinus pressure, or ringing in your ears, or just general pressure in your head after an orgasm? I sure have. This phenomenon occurs when you hold your breath and tense your muscles to orgasm. During my yogic studies, I learned that holding your breath and bearing down during an orgasm experience is extremely common. We naturally do this to assist the pelvic floor muscle tension to send us over the edge. But if we do this too much, we are trying too hard. When you bear down and strain your muscles to try hard to orgasm, your entire body tenses up and you naturally hold your breath because your diaphragm is also strained. Of course, there's nothing wrong with this approach. But if you'd like to experiment with a different sensation, she offers a couple of different kinds. So in this series, I'm going to be going over a whole bunch of different kinds of breathing, breath work, breath control, conscious breathing techniques, whatever you want to call them, that's what we're going to work on, because I want to help us really get into our bodies, whether that be just in regular life with regular life anxiety, or sexually with sexual anxiety, or if you don't experience sexual anxiety and just want to experience another kind of orgasm and reach another level of orgasm, then I highly recommend tuning into this series. I love y'all so much, and stay tuned for more information on breathwork. Don't forget to give yourself a hug for me. Don't forget to be kind to yourself and be kind to animals. I love y'all. Mwah.